Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be sharing the distributions for Yieldmax ex-dividend date. So the orders needs to be by no, October 23rd to be able to capitalize on the distributions for this week. And the payment will be on October 24th. So these are the groups that is paying today. So group 2 is going to be paying today. Not today. On the 23rd is the ex dividend. So you have to buy all of your shares by end of day on the 20, basically today. So it can close up on the 23rd. And then your distribution payment will be sent to you on the 24th. So the biggest outliers that I see in here, obviously, it's not going to be Hui anymore. Last week he paid $5.94 per share, but that's because he was calculating a 4 week of trading. So that's the reason why you see a huge inflated dividend distribution coming from Hui. But obviously that's not the case today because now they only trading for just 1 week, right? So still a pretty decent distribution rate, but it's not like it was before. Anyway, so I am gonna change the screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing right now, and we can go down the line of all the ones that are more interesting, the ones that the investors chat. I have an investors chat with a couple of people, and this is what they have asked, right? So Reyes asks I'm sorry, AIYY. What are they paying? They're paying 2 cents this week per share. So if you have, 100 shares, just do the math on how much money you will be getting. AMD is going to be paying 19 cents per share. Amazon is going to pay 9 cents per share as well. Coney is going to pay 9 cents per share. So do the math. If you have 100 shares times 9 cents, that will be your distributions for October 24th, right? So that'll be your payment for it. CRCL, it's gonna pay 89 cents. That so far is one of the largest ones, but you know, if you have it, congrats. Morrow, I know some of you guys own Morrow. Let's see, Mara is gonna be paying 36 cents per share. If you have it, do the math, how much money you will be getting. What else? I personally own Hui, which is this one right here, HOOY. He's going to be paying 73 cents per share. I believe I have 187 shares. Let me see. 187 times 70.7304. So my dividend payment for this upcoming week on the 24th, is going to be $136.58. Not a bad distribution for a weekly dividend payment. So, you know, not horrible. But again, not the greatest too, right? So unlike compared to what I got last week, which was almost $1,000. I think that's what I got, and I'll share that with you guys in a little bit so you guys can see the portfolio as well. What else? What else? What else is in here? Oh, Microsoft is gonna pay 7 cents per share. Netflix 10 cents per share. Nvidia is gonna pay 12 cents per share. PLTY 73 cents per share, which is not a bad payment coming from Nvidia. If you own Roblox, right? This is a brand new ETF from Yieldmax, 75 cents per share. Not too shabby, not bad. Tesla, 16 cents per share. What else do we have here? YQQQ is going to pay 4 cents. I mean, that's just a lot of undesirable stocks that are not very high this week. But again, that comes with the market. So if the market is kind of, on the low side, this is was expected. Hopefully we have a better week next week. but I am going to share you guys with you guys my portfolio on what you might call it. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Uh, where's the zoom button? Oh, there it is. Okay, so ooh, that's too large. Okay, so on Hui this past week, he paid me. Where is it? We going to balance activity. Okay, cool. So if you see right here, this is how much they pay me, right, for this week, 1,005. But again, that was the reason why, because it paid $5.94 per share. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, told me that even though my portfolio has grown a lot since inception in May 19, 2025 of this year, I need to show some sort of track record to kind of show the growth of owning a specific stock and not sell it. So I am going to do my best to hold on to a one specific stock and let it grow until the end of the year. Again, I am going to try. I'm not going to promise anything, but if I see an ETF or a different stock that's paying a better dividend payment or is more consistent, then I'm going to gravitate towards that. So that's going to be my plan of attack, right? So that's what I'm going to do, um, just so I can capitalize on all the gains. Right now, today, we are $260 down, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Um, but the thing that's bringing this portfolio down, it's Hui, because Hui tracks the underline of Robinhood. And as you guys may know, the attack that happened on the memory with Amazon, it affected a lot of companies out there. I couldn't sign into Robinhood. People were upset because they couldn't trade anything. People were upset because they lost a lot of money on it. So Hood, it's the app. It's about to take a massive hit. Will it come back up? I'm sure that it will. How long will it be? Who knows? But that's just the nature of the market, guys. If you are um, going to panic because something like this happens, I don't know. There is a new video that I have in mind that I want to do um, about the top three high yield savings account, because we all know that our banks are kind of ripping us off due to the fact that the percentage that it gives us is like very minuscule. Let me go take a look right now. I'm gonna capital. I'm gonna go to Bank of America. Okay, Bank of America. Let's take a look, see what they have in terms of savings accounts. Continue with a saving account. This is funny. They don't actually. I'm gonna share with you guys right now. It's funny. They don't actually give you what percentage they give you if you have an account with them. That's kind of okay. Bank of America rewards. See benefits. Let's see if they actually have some sort of benefits for this. Annual program fees. I mean, this is the problem with this bank, is that they're not very clear with what percentage they give you if you open a savings account with them. Like, why is it hidden? Um, I don't get it, and it's crazy to me that that is actually the case. Let's try Capital One. Let me see what Capital One does. See if Capital One actually gives you the interest rate. Checkings, accounts, and savings. No minimum fees. Okay. Advantage 360, 3.40 variable rate, no monthly fees. Okay, I mean 3.50 is not horrible. Deposit checking on the go. I mean, if you want to trust Capital One with your money, go right ahead. But there are better accounts out there that will give you a better return on investment on how much money you contribute to the companies. I personally, though, don't have a bank account per se for my savings. I have an online savings account, which gets me like 3.70%, um, every single day. So it grows, it compounds on itself. But again, you do with your money what you will. But that is it, guys. That is it for today. Again, if you want to see this video on the top three savings account online, that will pay some very, very high interest rates, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make that video and do the research for you guys. But anyway, until the next one, stay safe, be well. See ya.